Well, hello air signs, welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot. If you are new here, we are about to do the monthly overview for January for you all. If you are a regular, then you already know that because of the setup I have. Okay, so as always, we will be putting a rune out of here. That will be the overall energy of the month for you air signs, which is going to be that one. Okay, and then let's just pop that down there out of the way. And then out of there we will get 5 cards, one for each of the weeks of the month of January, the last of which being the week what goes into February, and then we'll get the clarifiers out of there. That's kind of that simple. Okay, I'm shuffling away, we ain't even looked at the rune. Okay, so for our rune we have got Othello. Othello is well, it's the rune of Odin. It's an Odin rune to start with. But what else is it about? It is about inheritance, family, traditions, heritage, ancestral properties, and the like. Okay, it actually translates to inheritance, but it can be any of those sort of things. So perhaps we are dealing, well, perhaps we, it's not me at all, I'm not an air sign, but perhaps you are dealing with family inheritance. Perhaps there's been a recent death and you're having to deal with that. Perhaps there is some sort of row or something about some family owned land. Okay, or perhaps there is something else. Perhaps you're finding out that you have land somewhere and you never realized you had it. Okay, so let's actually have a look and see what else we got to go with all this. We got the 6 of Wands for the first week. We have got the Hermit for the second week. We have got the 4 of Cups for the third week. For the fourth week, we have got the 6 of Cups. And for the last week going into February, we have got the 4 of Swords. So in a nutshell, there will be victories followed by some self-reflection, a little bit of disappointment and reflection on past happy times, with healing at the end of the month. Oh, in a little bit more detail though, the first week, and bear in mind, these might not all resonate with you, okay? Some might resonate with you, some might not resonate with you, none might resonate with you. It depends what road you're going down to reach your destination. And this might not be affecting you, okay? Obviously, January would affect you, but perhaps you need to find your read in someone else's tarots, not in mine, if it's not resonating with you. Don't worry if it's not resonating with you, not every read can. But as I was saying, some of these might resonate with you, some of them might not, and for some reason that decided that it was jumping out of the middle of the deck because everything went haywire. So the 6 of Wands, is all about a victory or recognition for your hard work. Yeah, so maybe you're being recognized. I said maybe you're being recognized in a will. Yeah, oh yeah, Jeremiah, lovely person, always loved them. I'm bequeathing on them my harmonica. Okay, so it could be something like that. It could be that you've been working hard, December, sort of like nipping and tucking and saving and scraping throughout December, and you're being rewarded for it now. It's my victory. I have money in January for the sales. Okay, but whatever this victory is about, it is about something you have been fighting for a long time, with the wounded warrior there, and the Hanged Man coming out as well is saying that perhaps it's something you've sacrificed for. As I said, maybe you've been scraping through December. Maybe it's an inheritance and you've been fighting long and hard to actually get your right to get your hands on it. Okay, you may have to look at things from a different perspective. There is an element of love attached to all this, but there is also an element of looking into the future that you want. Okay, with the Knight of Cups. Underneath that is the 6 of Wands again, which makes it a nice little cycle. Okay, so the Hermit. The Hermit is generally looking inwards for answers. It could be that you are going to be guiding people one way or another, maybe not knowingly, maybe it's just things you say, things you do, and they look at you and think, oh yeah, that makes sense, I would do that. Yeah, it could be that maybe you've just had enough. Yeah, bearing in mind you've just come off the holiday season, you may have just had enough of society and socializing, and you're just going to decide to hibernate for the rest of January, or at least the second week of January. With the Seven of Wands and well, okay, it could be that. For the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles coming out, that's sort of saying that you are defending your freedom, okay, by hermiting. You're disappearing. It's like that last thing I said. You're disappearing off. You've kind of had enough of society and the like, and it's just like, I'm just going to have a week away from you all. I'm going to just disappear off the face of the earth. I'm just going to turn up, go to work, jog on. No one's going to hear from me. I'm not going to ask anyone round, and I'm not going to accept any invites. Okay, it's being defensive. There will be a defensive energy again for the second week, and less a defense than the first week. With the Nine of Pentacles, there is freedom. It could also be an indication of getting some sort of windfall, some sort of like bonus of some description. Okay, as the King of Pentacles as a crossing card is saying that there is going to be elements of success in what you're doing throughout the second week of January, but you have to work. It's not a given to you. You have to work, and again, that could be what the Hermit is all about. You're going to have to dive and delve deep. Yeah, got there in the end. Within yourself, working on yourself to get the success you are after. Okay, the Four of Cups, disappointment. Why is the Four of Cups disappointment? I hear you say, Simon. The Four of Cups is disappointment because, well, basically you've got 3 cups, and the 4th cup is one you don't have, but you're wanting, you're dreaming of it. Okay, it is a dreamy muse in energy as well. A muse is normally something just out of reach. It keeps driving you forward. Okay, it's like, oh God, what was his name? Michelangelo? Raphael? Donatello? One of the painters who done the Mona Lisa. He never finished it. It was always just not quite right. It was just always out of his grasp to actually finish it. It was his muse. It was what kept him going throughout life. Okay, we have the Magician and the Four of Cups. You really can't write this shit, can you? Okay, so everything is ready. Everything is ready to get your 4th cup if you want it. Okay, there may have been disappointment on the run up to the 3rd week of January. Perhaps you're got everything you want except for this one particular ingredient. Let's say you're making a cake and you realize you don't have eggs, okay, and you're wanting eggs. Well, the eggs are ready for you. The hens have started laying again. All you have to do is go and pick them up, go and get to your muse. But then we've got the 4 cups again. Well, it's that disappointment. Oh, why can't they just be here? Why do I have to go and get them? Okay, so it's not being satisfied with what you got, but then when you get what you want, you're then not satisfied with that. It's there, it's ready, but it's just not satisfying you. Why? It's because you're always looking for the next thing. Okay, crossing that is the Three of Wands, setting the intentions, looking for new horizons, waiting for your ships to come in, all those sort of cliche things people say. It's because you're waiting. You're as soon as you get whatever you want, you're then looking at the next thing. Okay, it's quite simple. Right, I'm going to put you on pause while I just clear my throat. You're lucky the earth sign's got that on camera. Anyway, all right. So, 6 of Cups, reminiscing about past happy times. Could be some sort of soul connection coming in for you. It could be a complete random stranger, but you've had past lifetimes with them in the past. Or it could be someone from your childhood you're thinking about. Okay, with the Four of Wands, no, it's the 4 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups coming out. Okay, so with the 4 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups coming out, we're talking about some sort of possibly like a school reunion, or you go back to your old hometown if you moved away from there when you were younger, and you meet up with your old, as I said, it's like a reminiscing about past happy times. You meet up with someone from the past in some sort of reunion, some sort of celebration of some description. there is a settlement element in there with the Four of Pentacles, and then possibly an aftertow of that Four of Pentacles as well, of a hanging on to an energy. Perhaps it's someone you always kept a little candle alight for in your soul, in some dark corner, which you never really thought would ever get any brighter than it does until you meet them, and then suddenly it flares up. Okay, we got the Page of Pentacles coming out as a crossing card for this. Yeah, perhaps it was someone who done you wrong, or you done wrong by them, and you need to sort of eat a little humble pie for that. Or maybe it's you're just going to learn some stuff about yourself and about them. Okay, with the Page of Pentacles coming out with that. Oh, you're going to learn some stuff about yourself and them. It's the Ace of Swords. Truthful new beginning with them. Well, there's a new beginning. Truthful new beginning with them. What else have we got? Oh, it's a long-term new beginning, and then topped off by the Lovers. Oh, that's a good week, isn't it? Rolled on the end of January, you water signs. Yeah. No, get there in the end. I'm a bit insulting today, aren't I? Called you earth signs and then water signs. Sorry, air signs. Sorry. Getting a bit carried away. Maybe it's an earth sign or a water sign you're meeting. Who knows? Maybe you're in reunioning with someone who's a water sign or an earth sign. Okay, the Four of Swords. We have got the King of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Well, there is this energy of peace falling over you on the last week of January going into February, and it's a healing peace. It's a resting, recuperating peace. But what's this peace all about? Well, this peace is about taking action on something or getting in some sort of professionals. Maybe you've wanted to decorate your house since you've always been there, and you finally get the painters in to do it because it's a bit beyond you. Yeah, okay, you might be able to slap a coat of paint on a wall, but it doesn't look as good as when a professional comes in and slaps a coat of paint on the wall. Okay, so perhaps you're getting the professionals, and that gives you that peace of mind and allows you to relax, and it's just like, I can finally sit in here and chill. Yeah, that sort of energy. And it is something what you have been churning over and over and over in your head. Do I do it? Don't I do it? It costs me a lot of money to get the professional painters in to paint my house, but then that it will finally be my house. It's not someone else's house. I get rid of the last of them and put my stamp on it. So it's kind of like that anxiety type rolling around in your head feeling. With the Queen of Wands crossing this is about you. Yeah, it's all about me. That's the Queen of Wands. It's all about me. It's all about you. It's all about like centering yourself and satisfying your own needs. Okay there. So yes, the Queen of Wands also does have this element of being like a party girl and a bit two-faced and all that. But all I'm just getting all of here is this is about me. I'm the center of attention. Yeah, I don't care if I need to pay the food bill for February. I'm getting my house painted so I can just relax in it. Okay, so that is your read, air signs. If it resonates with you, fantastic. Please let me know in the comments. Obviously, you may have to come back to this throughout the month. It is predictive in nature because I'm doing a monthly read, and we're still into 2023, and this is for 2024. Okay, so yeah, you may have to come back to it. Drop the comments in as and when it resonates with you. That is fine. If you don't like this, don't worry about it. You can drop the comments in as well. I'm not overly fussy about who comments. I will try and get back to you as quick as I can. I am currently on holiday, which means it will be a little bit quicker than normal, but it might still be a day or two. Yeah, hopefully give me the thumbs up. That helps the algorithms get me seen by more people. You can subscribe if you like, but there is no pressure on that. Hopefully you have a wonderful month of January. Until I see you again on one of my videos, be good.